1 year anniversary. Tinubu should tell Nigerians true position of things. Bode George. Assessing President Bola Tinubu's 1 year in office, the former Deputy National Chairman of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Chief Bode George, has asked the President to tell Nigerians the true position of things, stressing that the level of insecurity and hunger is huge, and there is need for the number one citizen to address the issues confronting the country. The Atona Oduduwa of Yoruba land, who spoke during a press conference on Thursday, noted that although Tinubu should be given some time, as 1 year is not enough to give a comprehensive assessment of his administration, called for the redefining of the nation's value system. He, however, said that Tinubu may not be totally held accountable for the crisis in the country, pointing out that the crisis became complicated between 2015 and 2023 during the administration of the former president Muhammadu Buhari. He noted that the Nigerian state almost collapsed because many Nigerians will agree that the 8 year era was probably the worst in Nigerian history since 1960. He said, we can still give the excuse that he had only done 1 year out of the 4 years, hoping that he is learning from the mistakes of the past. We have got to be fair to ourselves. He needs to learn the ropes. Anywhere in the world, that first year is used for understanding the system. The president alone cannot do everything. It looks just like yesterday. I don't want to start firing arrows against him. By this time next year, he would have done 2 years. You heard what he said 2 days ago. He told his ministers to go and give their scorecard. It is not a 100 meters done dash race. The PDP chieftain, who also called for restructuring for the country, he said, we can achieve this if we start to redefine our value system, to rejiggle and restructure the various abnormals that presently hinder the greater possibilities of the Nigerian Union. This is not the time for political actors to be subjective in their thinking and actions, because the challenges before us are far beyond the confines of partisan politics. The turmoil within the Nigerian entity is about the twisted present situation. It is about who we are. It is about what we are to be. It is about the greater tomorrow. Unfortunately, our political culture is still much engrossed in the glorification of charism over intellect, the collaboration, or charlatans over patriotic commitment, the narrow worship of the gains of the moment over the truth, and the base withdrawal into nepotic, defensive, and compartments over the greater good. Because successive leaders have failed to successfully grapple with the problems of nation building, Nigeria is currently facing an existential crisis. This crisis became complicated between 2015 and 2023 during the administration of my aged President Muhammadu Buhari. The Nigerian state almost collapsed because many Nigerians will agree that 8 years era was probably the worst in Nigeria history since 1960, when we got our independence. It was as if nobody was in charge of the country. Everything promised before the 2015 general elections was observed in the breach by the Buhari administration. Despite that calamity, it is a pity that some Nigerians have come out to defend that administration which ruined Nigeria for 8 years. They are now blaming the Bode Tinubu administration, which has spent about 1 year in office. Government administration is not a 100-meter dash race. We will advise and condemn so that in a 1 year time, we can assess the methodology and performance of the government. Pitiably, some Nigerians have resorted to a blame game. Let me advise that we have to be careful in this country because Nigeria is not for any individual group or region. Nigeria belongs to everybody. It is through cooperation and anonymity of purpose that we can lift the country up. Tinubu should also come out and tell Nigerians the true position of things in the country. This is not the time to play party or regional politics. Nigerians have suffered enough and they want fast results. So guys, what's your take on this? Let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comments below the comment section. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you.